there. Now, former Finance Minister Terkper has attributed the recent improvement in Ghana's macroeconomic fundamentals to the Bank of Ghana's zero financing to government budget. Now, he believes this has been a major loophole in the nation's budget for several decades and needs to be resolved. Speaking to Joy Business, Mr. Terkper said the economy is far from recovery and therefore wants the government to be efficient in spending to keep the fiscal economy stable. Here's more.
The IMF believes Ghana's recent reforms are making a difference, with the economy showing signs of stabilization. However, the former finance minister Terkper, in an interview with Joy Business, cautions that full recovery is still distant.
No, that such high was reached because of the central bank deficit financing. So the fact that the central bank has stopped or has been stopped from deficit financing to move towards zero, financing of the budget, obviously will bring some discipline to the fiscal, which was being financed, right? And therefore, you expect some definite improvement, of that financing being, because it's monetization as is described, a part of the problem of inflation. All governments, single digits. Every government has aimed to be, you are now hovering, between 2013, and so that itself is a worry, in spite of you making, some progress.
While acknowledging some progress, Terkper expressed concerns about the proposed emission tax, arguing it overlaps with existing excise duties on vehicles, creating double taxation and potentially leading to tax evasion.
Within our pillars of taxation, just like the VAT, which we are creating many levies and the rest, is an emission or punitive tax under our excise regime. And I think if there's reason to impose additional, I think we should be clear that is probably for revenue reasons, because it's a punitive. And you even pay penalties when a vehicle is above 10 years. They used to be confiscated, if you remember. Yeah. So we do have, so the more we duplicate, these things with the expectation of raising more revenue, you go into one major risk in taxation, which is the higher the tax burden, the higher your tax evasion and avoidance.
Emissions Levy Act imposes a levy of 100 Ghana cedi per ton on carbon dioxide equivalent emissions.